Okay, top of the mountain. Through the cutting. And that's Ron Dixon and Bob Stevens, the Avco Pepsi Camaro, going up the top of the hill. They've been running all day. They've had their problems like Kevin Bartlet trying to stop. But they're still in the race and still giving it a shot. Might check out their current position in standings for you with car number 2 back in about 21st position. So they're a fair way back. Kevin Bartlett, of course, has fought his way up to the top 10 and has got down to 9, then back to 15 and back to 10 again. So they've had quite a difficult day. There you see the Camaro coming over the top down into the S's. And for Ron Dixon and Bob Stevens, who have fielded this team, it was quite an enterprise to put together 2 Chevy Camaros, knowing all the handling or all the handicapping problems they would have with the disc brakes. They attempted to get movie actor Paul Newman across to drive with Dick Barber. Newman, of course, drives with Barber in the United States and placed second last year at Le Mans. And he cancelled out at the last moment. And Sam Posey came in, and their second car has also been in and out of the pits, but they're still running.
9 of the top 10 cars outright on the road at the moment are Commodores. The odd car out, if I can phrase it that way, is Barry Seekers car 35, holding down 9th spot outright from the top of 0-5, Robin Butcher's in the lead, having completed 147 laps, and they're over a lap clear of car 4, the Cadbury Schweppes Commodore, Peter Jansen and Larry Perkins. Then car 10, Charlie O'Brien's Commodore, followed by car 21, Gagan and Golson in a Commodore. Then in 5th position, Brown and Sampson at Commodore. 6th position, Giesler and Rogers in a Commodore. 7th position, Cook and Brown in a Commodore, car 11. Then in 8th position, car 6, the Commodore of Grice and Smith. Then 9th position, the Capri of Barry Seaton. And in 10th spot outright at the moment, car 26, Ronnie Wanless from Queensland in a Commodore.
Well, it makes you wonder, after the incident that occurred early in the race with Dick Johnson, whether or not Dick would have still been there circulating as nicely as Peter Brock is now. He didn't have the problem initially that Peter Brock had with a biff. Boy, he finished with something worse than that. Here's the 2 Masterton Capris doing a spot of team driving. I think both have a few problems, and they're limping around, not too far behind each other. Put together by Steve Masterton and Colin Bond, of course, driving with them today. So we follow across the top of the mountain now. We might take a look at the Camaro situation.
Bartlett and Forbes, the 9 network promotion outright, 121 laps completed, and car 12, the second Avco Pepsi Camaro with Dick Barber and Sam Posey, completed only 91 laps.
Okay, Evan Green is ready in the pits with one of Joe's favourite people, Charlie O'Brien.
One of the most incredible stories in this year's Harley Parade has been the progress of Garth Wixton and Charlie O'Brien here. Now, early this morning, you wouldn't have given them 1 chance in a million of doing well, and yet now they're running 3rd in car 10. What happened earlier?
Camaro, best placed of the 3 Camaros in the race. They're in 12th position with 136 laps completed, more than 10 laps down on the leader, Peter Brock, in 0-5. Car 2, Dixon and Stevens, the Avco Finance Pepsi Camaro, in 21st position.